Wind here, okay? Jesus told the people that what? You are the salt of the earth. Now, let me just tell you something, okay? Salt, back when Jesus was saying this, was very valuable. Salt was very valuable, right? Sometimes Roman soldiers were even paid in salt, right? Salt was part of the sacrifices back in the Old Testament in your Bible, part of the sacrifices that they have to do. And salt went way beyond just seasoning things, right? Way beyond that, okay? It was also used to preserve meat so it wouldn't go bad. You know what? They didn't have refrigerators back then. I know, it's crazy, but they didn't. So they would use salt to preserve their meat so it wouldn't go bad. Salt was even required to make purple dye, which is why purple clothing back then was so expensive and why purple is known as the color of royalty, because only kings and queens could really afford it. So yes, salt was very valuable. But why did Jesus say that we are like salt? You know, for one thing, here's what it means. You and I are valuable. Each of us is made in God's image, right? But as followers of Jesus Christ, you know what? Not only are we valuable, but you know what else? Here's what else we're supposed to do. Just like salt, we are supposed to preserve things. We're supposed to keep them fresh. We're supposed to keep them good. And you know what? We're supposed to act in a way that makes the world around us a better place. We're supposed to show God's love and His goodness to others around us by our actions. And you know why? Because we don't want to lose our saltiness like Jesus said. Now, let me read something else to you that Jesus said. In Matthew chapter 5, verses 14 and 15, here's what He said. He said, "You are the light of the world. A town built on a hill can't be hidden. Also, people do not light a lamp and put it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on its stand. Then it gives light to everyone in the house." Now, Jesus said what in this? He said that we are the light of the world, right? So what do you do? What do you do when it's dark in a room, right? You do what? You turn on a light. If you're scared of the dark, you do what? You turn on a light, right? Well, listen, when we do good things for the people around us, you know what? It's like shining the light of God and His love into their lives. You wouldn't turn on a light, would you? And then turn it on and then cover it up with a bowl? No, that's ridiculous. We wouldn't do that. Of course not, right? You would let it shine everywhere so that it would light up the whole house. Well, you know what Jesus is saying to you and me? Jesus is saying that we need to make sure that our light shines everywhere and that we don't let it go out. Because what we're doing is we're shining the love of Jesus to those all around us. Well, let's look and see what else Jesus said about light. In Matthew chapter 5, verse 16, it says this, "In the same way, let your light shine so others can see it. Then they will see the good things you do, and they will bring glory to your Father who is in heaven." So listen, what happens when we shine our light? What happens when we shine our light? Well, you know what? Other people can see the good things that we do, and listen, they will know why we act like we do. They'll know why we have love. They'll know why we do good things, because they'll see our light comes from God. And listen, they'll say, "Hey, I know that you serve God, so I want to serve God as well." They'll start to understand why you and I act like we do by the way that we treat people around us. Now listen, guys, we know this because we've talked about it all month. There is no limit to God's creation, right? The same God who made the sun, who made the stars, who made everything that you and I can see, He also made you, right? And He made you in His image, and He made you for a reason. He made you to have a relationship with Him, right? And He wants to know that you love Him, and He wants to know that you want to show your love and His love to those around you. Because listen, not only does He want to have a relationship with you, but he wants to have a relationship with everybody in our world. He made everyone, and he loves everyone, and he wants to have a relationship with everyone. See, we know this. God created everything. There was darkness, right? And then what happened? Then there was light, right? And just like the stars point to the Creator, you know what? Your life and my life can point to God, and it can point others to him as well. You can show what a difference that God has made in your life by the way you act every day, by the way you treat your parents, by the way you treat even your brothers and sisters. I know it's crazy, but shine your light on them, all right? But God shows his love and light through us by the way we treat other people. And we can act in ways that shines his light upon him. We can say, hey, I'm so kind because